Hello everybody, GamerPenny here, bringing you another episode of our Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play. We are back with Vesper, and today we're going to be continuing on, the stories that we had done before. I'm in front of Abazi Chirazi for the... Wait, what is this? Trauma Queen? Did I go? I went to the wrong one. Well, let's get it now that we're here. So, you're one of Aline's, aren't you? That one's got a ghost in her attic, you know? Keep sending other venturers to that damn place she calls a palace, thinking you're going to bring her feller back. 'Twas 7 of us that day. One of her feller. My best friend was another. Soon as we walked in, a townberry attacked. It was dark, and we couldn't get purchase on the floor, for 'twas covered in lake slime, then in blood. What more is there to say? Only Aline and I made it out by the grace of the 12. Everyone else is dead. Think I'd leave him behind? Leave my brother by another blood? If I hadn't seen what that townberry left, I saw no treasure there, only death. I've said my piece. You still want to see for yourself? That's your business. I'll ferry you there, for my adventuring days are over and I'm the boatman of this lake. She thinks they... Sorry, guys. She thinks they all live, you see, all 5 of them hiding from the townberry somewhere in the palace. She tried to flee the infirmary. She told folk about her friends needing rescuing. Then she got sly. Ah, poor lost Aline. Alright, well that opened a dungeon, but that is not the one that I came out here for. I saw one, Wanderer's Palace. I saw one and thought that was the one that we wanted, but we're trying to do this Treasures and Tribulations one. Yeah, we gotta run down over here. Oh, my cat says hello. Alright, and we are higher than this fate, so we're just gonna run by the fate. Alright, straight ahead we should be able to get to it. This is to open the treasure hunting stuff, which I have actually not done anything with the treasure hunting. I don't know what it is or what to do with it. So we might... What is this? That's probably for the quest. Alright. Eldwine. Who goes there? Wait, don't tell me. You've come to help old Eldwine dig for buried treasure. Well, I'll have you know, I'm faring just fine by myself. Just look at that beauty over there. Not that I can blame you for being jealous of me vast riches. Lucky for you, I'm feeling generous today. So here's the deal. I'll give you the honor of opening my latest discovery. That's right. For one precious moment, you can walk in the shoes of Eldwine, treasure hunter, extraordinaire. Go on now. The casket won't bite or nothing. You're right. It's probably a mimic. Shabby casket. It's glowing. It's gonna have something pop up. Territorial raptor. It's level 36. Oh my god. Don't hit me. Alright, let's get this, and then we'll get this one taken care of. Oh, 2 more. Territorial pelicans. Alright. Alright. We should be good then, as soon as this dies. Obtain the treasure from the casket. It's probably something stupid. And then once we unlock the treasure hunts, we'll go and we'll continue the main story quest. You retrieve a tattered coin purse and a broken bottle from the casket. Alright. 7 hells, where did those nasty buggers come from? Why, if I had my trusty pickaxe with me, I'd have split their skulls clean in 2. Where in the world did those things go anyway? What's this? Look, old Eldwine had the finest yours it has to offer, from the drowning wench to Biscarin's druthers. And he ain't seen nothing like great braggart gut. What? It's a trap, that's what it was. Opening the casket shattered this here bottle, and this foul slop poured out, luring them nasty buggers with its stink. I can't read this without... I told you to be more careful. Now hand over the loot. You may have opened the casket, but 'twas old Edwin what did the dirty work. What? That's it? You gave me everything? Well, I got more last time I sold me undergarments for grog money. You aren't hiding nothing from me, are ye? Well, it looks like we've got no choice. We've got to go out in search of bigger and better treasure. Not the same treasure, of course. I can't hold your hand forever. So sit back and let old Eldwine impart to ye a proper trove of knowledge on treasure hunting. Firstly, you find yourself a map. Once you have your map, then you decipher it. That means you look at it nice and good like. Then, when you've figured out where your treasure is hiding, you go there and you dig it up. Sounds simple enough, you say? Ha! I might make it look easy, but I can assure you it ain't. Aye, treasure hunting demands sharp eyes and a sharper mind. But don't be discouraged. Hone your skills like old Eldwin, and the treasures are sure to follow. Now, if you excuse me, my throat's feeling dry. Bye. Here's this pickaxe. This won't even buy me a swig of the wench's cheapest grog. What's a man to do to drown his sorrows? Alright, we've got decipher and dig. Treasure hunt unlocked. By using the general action decipher, you can examine a time-worn map. Doing so will change it into a key item known as a treasure map, which, true to its name, will reveal to you the location of a hidden cache of riches. Please note that you can only possess one treasure map at any given time. If you wish to decipher another time-worn map, you must either find the current hidden cache, or simply discard the map leading to it. Alright. Okay, so let's go speak with Elfino. So we unlocked that. I will try to maybe look into like how to do some of those, but no guarantees. I have no idea how they work. Alright. Elfino over here with Philomene. This is not at all how I had envisioned it. Having been apprised of our situation, Lady Philomene has consented to plead our case to Minfilia regarding the proposed move to Mordona. However, she will only do so once her perfume is complete. Moreover, she insists that we aid her in obtaining the final ingredient. She will not be swayed. I assure you, I tried. Let's just get this over with, shall we? Okay, we got 2 cooking sherries. Alright. We're gonna get some gatherer's stuff here. Okay. Believe me when I tell you that I am every bit as eager to return to Vesper Bay as you are. There is work to be done ere that, however, so listen well. I require pristine salamander oil to complete my perfume. Oil this pure can only be obtained from the belly of a Gurungach, a notoriously elusive species of wavekin native to Bronze Lake. Elusive, I say, yet no less sensible to a lure of the right bait. In this instance, that would be freshly slain mud pugils. 3 placed in the water's edge should be sufficient to tempt any Gurungach lurking nearby. They are aggressive when startled and will attack on sight. Yet given the ease with which you dispatched the Gobu, I doubt they will trouble you unduly. Alright, let's go get this perfume for her. Wait, where am I going? Up here again. Okay. So we want to go out and up around. Alrighty. So again, this is the sort of slow portion of the main story quest. It does pick up again, like heavily. Hardcore pick up again. So just bear with us until we get through this part of it. We'll get her perfume made. Alright, we need to kill mud pugils. These guys. What fate is this? Oh, a big mud pugil. Where'd he get that tiger? I want that tiger. Tiger mount over there? Right. Why is this guy fighting us? There. Okay. Let's go lure out the salamander. We're on our egg. Let me look at our inventory real quick. Do we have anything? Okay, we could glamour. We got dye. Oh, we gotta do our adventures. There's another fate right up here. This big guy. Alright, so we're pretty much good on anything on our inventory. I was looking for any cards or, and I can't remember if we got our mount. Our Magitech mount? I think we did. Alright, we're putting the carcasses. I gotta go wait over here for the salamander. This area reminds me of, if you've ever played Lord of the Rings Online, it reminds me of Evendim. Which, there's a new expansion for Lord of the Rings Online coming out. They're finally getting to Mordor. I actually might check it out. I didn't even get through Rohan, or Gondor. I kind of stopped after Mirkwood, I believe. So it'd be kind of cool to do all those. I do love that MMO. It's very aged, though. Very, very aged. Has not aged well. It's 10 years old, so. Okay, in Wineport. Let's go back. And that one would not be one that would be good for YouTube because there's no voice acting. There's hardly any cutscenes. It's just typical, when you think of MMO, it's typical MMO. Alright, Philomene. Understand it is of the utmost importance that I finish this perfume before I accompany you to Vesper Bay. Please bring me the oil as soon as possible. I have it right here. Once again, I am in your debt. I distilled the flowers' oils in your absence, so all that remains is to... There. It is ready. And so am I. It is time we went to see my daughter. Okay, so we gotta go to the Waking Sands. Let's go to Horizon. Nope. Let's see what Minfilia has to say to all of this. Oh, look at that cool bird that he has. Glowing bird. Do 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 do. All right. We also got our, so in the last episode we took part in Moonfire Fair and we got our outfit. There's a hunt over there. I'm not wearing it. It's a little too skimpy for me. When we are going to start getting some really cool looking gear though, especially when we get into Heavensward. So I do want to get some glamour items so that we can glamour up our outfits. And start looking pretty cool. Alright, in here. Waking Sands entrance. Alright, speak with Minfilia in the Waking Sands. Should be in here. Okay. Antecedent, you have a guest. Lamine. Acilia. Aww. I haven't seen her like this in years, Vesper. I never truly believed it when they told me you were dead, but what kept you away for so long? The Imperials came for me, as I always knew they would, and so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest their pursuit of me endanger you and our cause. I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue it you did, achieving things I would not have imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated in secret. I'm so proud of you, Asilia. I learned from the best. I have a gift for you. Celcedia perfume you remembered. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If ever I lost sight of you, I could find you again, just by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone to so much trouble. It was no trouble to me, my darling. I fear I cannot say the same for Vesper, however. I could not have made it without her. Thank you, Vesper. Thank you both. There's something else. This is the cat's eye I found. All those years you kept it. My father was a member of the Alamegan resistance. When I was yet a child, he brought me here to Alda. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. It was Lamine who took care of me then. She raised me as her own, taught me everything I needed to know to survive. I am no stranger to the facts of your history, yet I fear I have failed to grasp their implications. It is clear there is much more I do not know, about you and your mother both. One of her first lessons to me concerned mining, and I was a very dedicated student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. So I gave it to Lamine as a gift. She said it was beautiful. But there I am at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is something amiss? No, Asilia, nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come, and how much further you must still go. You and your allies have accomplished more than I could ever have hoped. You have succeeded where I have failed, and made me so proud that words fail me. But even as I marvel at the woman you've become, and at all the many things you've done, I cannot help but think of that which you have yet to do, and of what it may entail. Asilia, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Scions must leave Alda. Lamine. You built it once, Asilia. You can build it again, and this time we'll do it together. Truly? Elfino, the time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper Bay. We shall establish a new headquarters in Revenant's Toll, as you proposed. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions and send word to the students of Baldessian. Preparations begin at once. Yay! Alright, so we're moving to Revenant's Toll. Gathering +6, Perception +6, GP +4. Let's do this one. Alright. Get this quest. As ever, your enthusiasm is greatly appreciated. Our first step will be to secure the cooperation of the Adventurers Guild representatives in Revenant's Toll. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original camp Revenant's Toll would have never been established, much less its more heavily fortified successor. However, with construction still ongoing and resources in short supply, it seems certain that the Guild will require something in return for their support, sympathetic to our cause though they may be. Whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, such essential tasks as securing new facilities, cultivating relationships with local merchants, and recruiting adventurers would prove difficult, if not impossible. You need not concern yourself with such matters, antecedent. Really, Alphino, if I need concern myself with anything, it is surely matters such as these. Indirectly, perhaps, I submit that you might instead concern yourself with a different matter, namely, to whom the resolution of such matters might best be entrusted. And here I am. Nor do I come alone. May I present the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Revenant's Toll. It is an honor, antecedent. Upon receiving word of your intentions from Master Alphino, we thought it best to begin talks at the earliest available opportunity. Know that my associates at Revenant's Toll hold the Scions of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We should be honored to welcome your organization. There are, of course, certain provisions which must needs be negotiated. If it please you, I would do so. It does? Madame, unless I am much mistaken, you are the one known as Vesper, are you not? May I say what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance? Slaffborn spoke of you in the most glowing terms. To steal an Imperial Reaper and then use it to infiltrate a Garlean castrum is an undertaking few would contemplate, and fewer still survive. You shall always be welcome at Revenant's Toll. We hope you will favor us with your presence again ere long. Well, well, it would seem your reputation precedes you, Vesper. Mayhap I should dispatch you to Revenant's Toll with all haste, as first intended. But there's something else I would ask of you first, not as a scion, but as a friend. My mother is troubled. I have seen her behave this way before, and I know she will dismiss my concerns if I inquire. Despite our closeness, she has ever been unwilling to burden me with her problems. It may be, but she will welcome your concern, however. She likes you, Vesper, and more importantly, you are not family. Do not bother her with subterfuge. She will know I sent you. Simply do what you can to help her. That is all I ask. I am in your debt. All right. Speak with Philomene. She's right out here. Hello. Have I become an open book, or has she acquired still greater powers of insight? I shall choose to believe the latter. If you must know, one of my earrings is damaged. I am not wont to sigh for such trifles, but they were a gift. Here, you wish to help, yes? Then do what I cannot. Take them to the Goldsmiths Guild in Alda and see if anything can be done. I feel like this is a task that is not for us. That there could be someone else, maybe, that could run these things and these little errands. Making perfume and fixing earrings. We did just, I mean, we infiltrated a castrum, like he said, and now we're just helping with perfume and earrings. Goldsmiths Guild. Here we go. Memedesu. Let's talk to you. Yes, what is it? Earrings, you say? Very well, let me see them. By the 12, I know this design. Humble cat's eyes polished and set so exquisitely as to make the clearest of diamonds seem dour and dull. Philomene's aria, and if I am to judge of quality, crafted by Master Nyla Fresney himself. Oh dear me. And I thought myself above sentiment. Look at my hands, they're shaking. I require no payment, madame. To be entrusted with this duty is reward enough. But since I must needs devote my full attention to the task at hand, mayhap you could attend to a smaller matter while I work. I have an appointment to meet one of my suppliers, a fellow by the name of Odinel, at Bright's Strike in southern Thanalan. He's prepared a shipment of ores for me, you see. If you would collect it in my stead, I should be most grateful. Where's that? Forgotten Springs. The gold saucer. Oh, we haven't checked our... I gotta go check my lottery ticket. My big ticket. See if I won one big. Could retire. Alright, let's hop on a mount. Behemoth. Go down and get these ore. Very pretty out. I wonder, whoa. I'm running off the edge of a sand dune. I wonder if... I'm gonna look up how many quests there are before we have to go... Or before we get to go to Heaven's Ward. I remember being like 52 or 53... before starting Heaven's Ward with the other characters, so we probably have that to look forward to. You came all this way to Memedesu's account. Well, bloody hells, can't deny him as I am a bit surprised by that. He's normally a right pain in the arse, see? Always comes to collect his goods in person and then spends the gods know how long inspecting them. I take something serious to stop him. Hey, he's not on his deathbed, is he? No? Strange. Here's his ore anyway. We're square, right? Then give the man my regards. Okay. Back to Ulda. Still save that. This is a... Although I saved the ticket specifically for this, but it's only like 100 gil. So I'm not going to use the tickets quite yet. Goldsmith's Guild. Then we'll get the earrings and take them back to Philomene. Right. You've returned at the perfect time, friend. Ah, yes. May I have my ores? Good, good. I shall sort through these later. Now, the aria. Fortunately, only the clasp was damaged. The rest seemed remarkably well maintained. You may be sure that I took every possible precaution when replacing the broken section. And I also took the liberty of polishing the piece, as you can see. No, I require no payment. Truth be told, I would happily have paid you for the privilege of laying hands on such a masterpiece. To have attended to its restoration may well be the defining achievement of my career thus far. My sincerest thanks. Damn, dude. Like, I'm sure there are more, like, things that you could be happy that you've done in your life than fix a pair of earrings. Well, let's get back to the Waking Sands. This is also why I like going to Revenant's Toll instead. Is that we don't have to... I mean, there's an Aetheryte at Revenant's Toll. We don't have to keep making this run back to the Waking Sands. I mean, I don't mind it. It's just... you waste a lot of time just running to the places you need to go. What's that? Someone's weapon back there. We are probably going to have to look at grinding some tomes. Because I do think... Now, I think I've said this before, but now any block that we get of being able to progress the story, it's going to be because of our gear score and not because of our level. So we're going to have to grind some tomes to try and get better gear, I think, at some point. What's this? The Weaponsmith of Legend. How fares the adventuring of late? Your gear holding up against the rigors of the trade? Make no mistake, my friend, the quality of your weapon may well prove the difference between life and death. If you're serious about such things, there's someone I can introduce you to. Her name is Rowena, and she's a collector of all manner of rare artifacts. She just might have something in her stock to suit your martial prowess. Rowena used to do business in Alda, but has since relocated to Revenant's Toll, so as to be nearer to the ancient ruins, from which she derives her livelihood. Should you ever have reason to go there, you'd do well to pay her a call. Oh, okay. Just so happens that we'll probably be going to Revenant's Toll very soon. Alright, let's hand back this earring. Philomene. Well, did you do as I bid you? Pray tell me your trip was not for naught. Here you go. Vesper, thank you. They sparkle as they did the day Niel gave them to me. My Niel, who sleeps even now, looking for all the world as if that cursed blade had taken his young life mere moments ago, not years. Ye gods, I could almost bear it if he were truly gone, but here he lingers. Can the soul be at peace while the flesh yet remains? Every day I pray that he has entered Thal's realm. I pray and I pray and I pray. To love is to lose, child. One can but postpone the moment of parting. And so I shall. My daughter will not lose me again. Not for a long while yet, God's willing. Tell Asilia that I am quite well, Vesper. She should concentrate on more important matters, and so should you. So, someone that she loved was stabbed by a cursed blade, and the body is still preserved? Or, like, what is that about? Have we done that quest before? Is that a quest? Alright, Minfilia. Quite well, you say. We both know she is not, yet mayhap she will be in time. Thank you, Vesper. 1,000 times thank you. Ah, hello, Scions. You're here. Good. The negotiations are concluded. And? Our friends at the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Revenant's Toll. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Mordona, the Rising Stones. Yay! A bittersweet victory, if truth be told. I cannot deny that I had come to look forward to Tataru's tales of our many guests and their many, many demands. From the waking sands to the rising stones, passably poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? I too have news to share. In expectation of this momentous day, I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plans, and they have each pledged their full support, General Raban included. Moreover, I've decided that the time is right for us to cast off the vestiges of our Order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. Are you sure that is wise, Antecedent? If anything, it is a mere formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst-kept secret in Eorzea. Let us affirm our identity, proclaim our achievements, that all may know what the Scions of the Seventh Dawn stand for. Well, obvious risks apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition. And the people have a right to know who saved them. It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I would reveal to them the true extent of our power, yes, but in doing so, I would show them that it is a power accountable to no one, and at once to all. And what of us? We who have felled primals and faced down the Empire. To you, my fellow Scions, I would say this. Prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed. Great, I say, yet no greater than us, and we will rise to them, and we have time and again, or as we have time and again, united as one. Yay! There must be some way I can... Wait, that area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask Philomene to teach me the basics of mining too. Alright, let's get craftsmanship plus 6, CP plus 4, control plus 4. Let's do craftsmanship plus 6. Okay. Oh, we're gonna get a ring. Do you ever wonder how he does it? Elfino, I mean. It was almost predictable that he should appear with the emissary of the Adventurers Guild mere moments after I had expressed the need to forge ties between our organizations. Truly, his sense of timing rivals even your own. Setting such mysteries aside for the present, I have 2 tasks for you. First, I would like you to deliver these documents to Slaffborn. They concern our forthcoming move. Second, and this is the more onerous task, I would have you place yourself at his disposal. In accordance with the agreement between ourselves and the Adventurers Guild, represent us well, Vesper. Alright, let's go to Revenant's Toll. Then we can talk to Rowena as well when we get there. Let's talk to her first, actually. And see what it is that we're unlocking. I don't remember what that quest is that we unlock, but okay, Slaffborn's down there. Rowena is up this way. Gangsta redo. We could check our venture. I know I have a venture out right now. Alright, well, Rowena. Oh, she owns... That's where I recognize the name. She owns this whole place. A friend of Nedric's, are you? Then you must be an adventurer of some skill. My business relies on capable people such as you. As a gesture of goodwill, I'm going to share with you a morsel of information. There's a bloke named Geralt. Makes it... Like Geralt of Rivia? Makes his living in weapons and armor and whatnot. They say his skills is the finest in all the realm. Might be as it's gone to his head, though. Folks don't take to the man, if you get my meaning. Oh, and he likes a drink and all. Bloody braggot himself in the forge, though. As a young lad, he was cast out on his ear by his master for the crime of crafting finer wares, and that while pissed drunk. Ever since he's roamed here and there, earning to keep day to day. I've known Geralt ever since I landed in this business. Ain't seen him for a while, though, and the last time I did, the old fool had tears in his eyes and snot dripping from his nose. Fallen on hard times, he said. Asked for a bit of coin to tide him over. Never paid me back, neither. Couldn't say for sure where he is now. Seemed to remember hearing he was in the Black Shroud, putting up a Hearst mill or some such place. You might do well to commission his work. He'll even reforge the relics of old if you make it worth his while. And there ain't no other in Eorzea as can do that. Oh, if it's relics you care to know about, I've a promise of payment. What might catch your fancy. It don't look like much, but it'll get old Geralt to fire up his forge. That much I promise. That's for, like, the Zodiac weapons and stuff. I remember now. We'll I mean, we might. We might try to... The problem is, to get those weapons up, you need to do fates, and no one does the fates anymore. That was my problem in Heaven's Ward, is I got the weapon, and then I had to run a bunch of fates to get random drops, and no one was doing the fates, so I couldn't get anything with the weapon. Everyone just gets their weapon now from Palace of the Dead, so... Alright, Slaffborn. I was told to expect a Scion, but I didn't expect it to be you. It has been far too long, Vesper. You have something for me, yes? Let's see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. You'll be staying with us for a while, yes? Excellent. Would that we had a dozen more like you. Since we don't, though, we'll just give you the work of a dozen men. Ha! I jest. Well, you'll see soon enough. Alright, I want... Striking, maiming, fending. I mean, we don't want any of these, actually. I'll get the striking one just so we have it in our inventory in case for another class. Rock solid protection. Yeah, we want this one. No, these are still the same. Striking, maiming, fending. There's much work to be done right here in Revenant's Toll, and we hope you can help. Toll grows and prospers and attracts the jealous attention of Garleans and low creatures. We must see to our fortifications if we are not to be overrun. The perimeter wall is solid enough. What we lack is less perceptible. Magical defenses that will repel our enemies, the sort scholars of antiquity say were powered by ancient ward stones. I am told that there are many such stones in the ruins at Crowne, the sunken temple. More than a few temple raiders have been foiled by their magics, no doubt. It seems a fine jest that we adventurers are now to be guarded by the same magic that protected the treasures of Crowne against our two adroit fingers. The temple is in southern Thanalan, as you may know. A lass by the name of Bibimu is the resident naturalist there. She will grant you entry, for she owes a favor or two to our guild. I've no doubt you'll come across a wardstone as you make your way through the ruins. Bear in mind that your success will serve to strengthen relations between the Adventurers Guild and the Scions. At the sunken temple of Crowne. Little El Amigo. Fine. Let's just use a ticket. Alright, we're gonna run and talk to the person in front of the sunken temple. I think it's gonna send us into the dungeon. So I want to see if that's the case. And if that is the case, then we'll just run the dungeon next episode. So let's get the heck out of here and run up there and see. I do kind of want to do this, though. Just to get it. And it gives us something else to work on while we're just, like, if we ever are bored, which has not happened. Oh, I also got to a point where we need to do... I'm glad I saw this. We need to do another quest for the Beast Tribe before I can do more. Because we've reached high enough level... in our reputation. So, alright, Bibimu. Behold, the magnificent ruin of the sunken temple of Crowne. We know it was used by the Beladians for the greater glory of Azima, the sun goddess. As for the rest of it, you'll hear that when I'm good and ready to publish. Oh, you're the adventurer that Slaftborn sent word about. Yes, no doubt there are ward stones to be had deep inside the ruins. I regret to remind you, however, that this temple has been the death of many an adventurer. Slaftborn wasn't too specific about that, was he? These ruins are practically the antechamber to Thal's workroom, but do not let me deter you from your task. If you wish to proceed, be my guest. Use the duty finder to enter the sunken temple of Crowne. Okay, so we'll do that next episode. Well... yeah. We'll do that next episode, but I'm going to park us outside of... outside of this. So here's the thing. I might do this and the Weaponsmith of Legend next episode and leave Sunken Temple for the episode after. So I think that might actually be the case. So guys, thank you so much for your support on the series. If you do want to see more of the Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.